Alright, so we had a little technical difficulty with our last video. Apparently I had my mic muted. And since it was mostly a narration video, that doesn't really help at all. So, sorry about that. I want to go over what we were talking about though. So, and it's a convenient time because we're waiting for this green drop to come down. So, I actually had died earlier, and I've got no bed nearby. It was a good idea to have a bed, so I will make a bed when we get down to where we're going over there, which is a nice lake over there. We're doing some Argentavis training today, or taming today. But what I wanted to talk about actually is whistles and how you can use them to save your tames when you're in a situation where you might die. First off, even while you're on another tame, you can still see the health of one of your tames if you walk up to them and you target them. So as you see right now, Windfall has full health. Now, as we're going through various fights, because if you find an explorer node or a dossier or something like that, you want to do as much as you can while you have that experience boost going. So I like to pick them up while I'm on the back of a dinosaur, because that gives the experience boost to the dinosaur as well, and then run around killing as much stuff as I can while that is going on. And I'll take that. And we don't need anything else in here. So while that's happening, though, my tames are taking damage, and we got into a fight that I was actually losing with 2 raptors and 3 Trudons. Not fun, by the way. But I figured we could take them with my tames, and it turns out that I got taken off the back of Mellow Yellow by the raptor, and yeah, as soon as that happened, though, as soon as I fell off the back of the raptor, I've actually given myself a group now. So what you want to do is have no active group, which I cleared it out. Okay, good. So you have no active group, and your guys are all following you, right? So they're all following you, and you're in the middle of a fight, and you get knocked off, and you are going to die. Well, you don't want your tames to die. They're carrying all your stuff. So you point somewhere far away, and you hit L1 and up, and that makes them go over there. Well, then you hold down circle and you go to passive. So get them far away from the fight, and then put them on passive. And what that does is it gets them so that they are away from what was just killing you, and they're not going to run over and try to save you and get into a fight and end up dying too while you're gone. I usually keep my tames on neutral, so if I get attacked or if they get attacked, they fight back. That's actually a really important thing too, is usually you want them on neutral. But when you're taming, you can put them on passive so they don't attack your tame target, as well as when you're trying to do something like this where you want to get them away. As long as you can get them away and they can survive, you can make it back to them. So I don't have any bed around here or anything like that. I had no way of easily getting back to them, but I knew we were hugging the coastline, and I knew that if I picked a spawn that was close, that I could get back to them fairly easily just by running away from everything, which is what I ended up doing. And that was the importance of what I wanted to talk about in this narration, is that you can save your tames so that you can go back and get them. You just need to get them out of the fight, and to do that, your best bets are L1 and up. And you also have L1 and down, which targets them to attack, and that's always a good one too. But you have L1 and up, targets them to go to a location. L1 and down targets them to attack your target. So what we're gonna do now, though, that we're gonna catch up with me in a little bit here. We're gonna go get an Argentavis. When I was doing the little playthrough with my stepson really wants to play on the Ragnarok map because it has snow owls. So we've been playing over there, and playing with him, I've realized how important and how advantageous the Argentavis is. The Argentavis is super awesome. I mean, he's got a great carry weight, great attack, decent speed, and really good hit points. And that combination makes it for just an exploring beast, and really makes it so that the mobile base that we have is much more mobile. This is this Sarko respawn when we went all the way down the coast. That was a really fast respawn. I don't think that I've ever seen something respawn that fast before. What level is this one? Is it level 20 like the last one, or do we got something better? Come on, better. It's exactly the same as the last one. Like, literally exactly the same as the last one. That's no fun. Alright, let's kill this guy. Or gal. Hopefully we're going to clear out this spot. Make our little Argentine trap over here. It's a pretty simple build. I like to keep things fairly simple, and yeah, in that Ragnarok game that I'm playing with my stepson, and just to let you guys know, I'm no expert at this game. I've recently started playing only about 2 weeks ago, but when we started out, he wanted to play the Ragnarok map because it's got the snow owls, and those things just look cool. And funnily enough, we haven't even seen one yet, but that was his reason for choosing Ragnarok map and the white. The ice wyverns, which should be really cool. I can't wait till we find them. But yeah, so in that one, I actually have my Argentavis trap just kind of doubled with my regular taming raft, and it works great. But this one, I didn't want to sail all the way across the map, just to give you an idea of where we are. So remember, our base is all the way at that southeast island, and we are all the way across the map. That's why I didn't want to go ahead and bring my raft all the way out here. So what I did was I pre-crafted the majority of the stuff, threw it in the moonfall, and then jumped on Mellow Yellow and flew all the way over here. So we're going to clear this area real quick. We're going to lay down the Argentavis trap. The only issue that we may have, there's a bunch of saber-tooths over there that they may get a little curious and get too close, so we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. This is a relatively safe spot here over by the lake, though, as long as we clear out that Sarko, which we did fairly easily. Thank goodness it spawned as a level 20 again. That was, I've not seen that happen before, where the same level spawned twice, like the exact same dinosaur spawned twice, and it happened like within minutes. So we've got an Archie right there, as a matter of fact. What level is it? Level 31. Alright, level 31's not going to cut it. But anyway, I'm going to get this set up and probably clear out a few of these more low-level Argentavises, and then we'll be back. See you soon.